Sometimes in life, we only appreciate something once we have lost it. Just ask someone who has lost their sight or their hearing. Millions of Americans are losing these irreplaceable gifts every year, and they have nowhere to turn. Can you imagine going to work and realizing that you can no longer hear an important client on the phone? Or driving down the road and discovering that you can no longer read the road signs?
We're driving along and I can't see the street signs, so I'm going like, I'm looking for this street, and I'd pull up and I'd have to depend on her to tell me the street signs.
It's Golden Sand Avenue.
Okay, thank you.
This is happening more than we realize, and it is happening to people of all ages around us. Unfortunately, with the rising cost of health care, the inability to obtain health insurance, and lack of coverage, many Americans have nowhere to turn. Typical cataract surgery costs $4,500 to $6,000 per eye in Southern California. Basic hearing aids can cost $4,000 to $6,000 per pair. For those with hearing issues, there isn't much help available, since most health insurance, including Medicare, doesn't cover the cost of hearing aids.
A lot of insurance don't pay for hearing aids, which I think they should for seniors, or seniors get a discount at least.
Imagine if your very livelihood depended on your hearing. When Ed Cohen arrives at a recording studio, he needs to be able to hear to do his job.
It's a very, very critical function for everybody. More so when you're dealing with music and you have to get all those frequencies.
The gift of hearing can not only make a difference in someone's job, but it can be the very thread that keeps them part of the fabric of their community.
Well, like I said, I quit going to church because I couldn't hear the sermon. In fact, Kathy used to get annoyed with me. She said, "Well, I just told you that."
Hearing loss can be so gradual at first that many people don't notice right away. But over time, it can really alienate them from their friends and family and make life very difficult. But we're not just talking about adults. Kids are struggling with these issues as well, and their families don't always have the means to help them.
Not being able to see kind of put the kids in a place where they didn't develop as fast as they should have. There's pictures of Emily at her first birthday party holding like a $5 bill this close to her face so she could see it. They just weren't able to do the same things as kids at their age because they did have sight issues.
What if the threat of blindness crept up on you right in the prime of your life? Suddenly your dreams of college, a career, and your very future would be at stake. This was the case with Tim Seward.
It was probably a couple years ago when I noticed a significant sight change in my eyes. It was almost as like part of my vision had a curtain fall over the left part of my eye, and I realized there was something wrong that I needed to go get checked out. I saw 2 other doctors the same day, and they were telling me that I had a retina detachment going on and whatnot. And yeah, just a whole day spent in the doctor's office trying to figure out what was going on and not knowing how serious of an issue it was.
Thankfully, there is a light at the end of this dark tunnel. The Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation is here to help. Starting back in 1959 at a clinic at St. John's Hospital in Santa Monica, Dr. Robert Sinsky provided eye surgery to needy local residents. Later, the foundation began offering much-needed assistance with hearing aids for those in need.
When someone calls the foundation, they have either lost their sight or their hearing. And usually I can hear in their voice that they're at the end of the rope, that they're desperate, that they're feeling almost hopeless. And once we start talking, because my job is to help find out as much as I can from them so we can say yes, so the foundation can provide them with help.
There are many heroes in this mission, one of them being Dr. Robert Fabricant, winner of the Foundation's Helen Keller Humanitarian Award for his work treating more than 80 LSH clients with surgery to save their sight.
So Lions Sight and Hearing are well aligned with us. We have a common interest in serving our communities, in restoring sight, and really making people's lives better. The Lions Sight Foundation is assisting people without insurance in getting their cataracts fixed. So there are populations of people who are essentially too affluent for Medi-Cal and too young for Medicare. And that's really the hole that is filled by this service. The thrill of that, taking the patch off of an eye that was legally blind a day ago, is magical.
And now I can drive, I can see everything excellent. You know, since the surgery I go through, and I can see I'm driving along with my friends, and I tell them that the next off-ramp such and such, and they're going like, you can see that far? And I'm going, yeah, without glasses I can see better than they can with glasses. So, like I said, it's a miracle.
Absolutely. The Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation is the best organization you can imagine.
Like everyone else kind of just turned me away, and without the Lions Foundation, I probably wouldn't have got the surgery done. You know, they were there and they helped me. They were the only place that was welcoming and accepting and didn't care about, you know, X amount of dollars. They cared about my health.
The LSH service area covers nearly half the state of California, or 70,000 square miles, and accounts for more than half of California's population. For people who require surgery to save their vision, sometimes treatment is unaffordable, even if they do have insurance, because of high deductibles or copays that they can't meet. In those cases, LSH can step in and provide the funding to fill the gap. The story of Lions Sight and Hearing continues, with life-changing work and an amazing team. But we ask for your help to spread the word about how we can assist those in need. There are many ways to contribute to the mission. If you know someone in need, please point them in the right direction. We are here to help. We also require your financial support to allow us to expand our mission. We know the need is there. Let's do this together.